California native Stuart Pally remembers when Laguna Canyon burned in 1993 when he was a young child. He remembers when he was a teenager and ash from a nearby fire covered the floor of his school's Halloween dance. He remembers when he was assigned to cover a brush fire in Riverside County by a local newspaper nearly a decade later, the first time he photographed a fire. It's always been on the periphery of my life, said the Orange County-based photojournalist who estimates he has now photographed 70 wildfires in his career and whose project Terraflama Wildfires at Night has received international recognition. Last week, Pally added a new set of fires to his list. On assignment for The Washington Post, he covered the Tubbs Fire and other fires in Northern California. While there, his heart-wrenching images of devastation landed on the Post's front page twice and accompanied stories documenting the fierce fires and their spread to more than 200,000 acres in a cluster of counties north of San Francisco. Officials now say at least 41 people have died and more than 3,500 buildings have burned, most of them houses. The scale of the destruction is almost indescribable, Pally said. For Pally, grappling with how to cover this scale was a challenge. Even from a helicopter, it is very difficult. You can drive in the disaster zone for miles, and all you see is burned forests and homes, he said. With this in mind, rather than simply taking a step back to document the fire's magnitude, Pally began to zoom in on the everyday objects left behind. From car windows to tricycles, Pally's intimate images reveal the capacity of fire and its meticulous devotion to destruction. For as Pally said, sometimes when the scale of disaster is so large, you have to focus on the micro to get the big picture, and get in close until it feels personal. More on Insight.